this is the BYU Software Training Lab, talking today about Adobe InDesign and how to package files. I'm going to come up to a file in which I've made some edits. So right now I just have a 2-page document that I'll let you see, and it looks like everything looks the way that I wanted it to. And I can make sure that all of my images are where they're supposed to be by coming to the links panel. Mine is already here on the right side. As always, if you have any issues finding a panel, come up to the window menu and then scroll down. We want the links. So I don't have any little yellow triangles, but this is telling me that in order for my InDesign file to work, I need access to these other files. Now, if I'm always going to be working on the same computer or from the same unit, such as a flash drive, that's fine. But if I want to share this or copy it to a different drive, I need to make sure that I have all the pieces so that whoever gets the copied version doesn't get the yellow triangles when they try to open their file. So that's why we're going to use the package option. So I'm going to go ahead and close my links panel. I'm going to come up to the file menu, and almost at the very bottom, I have the option to package my file. I'm going to click on that. It's going to tell me what it is I'm going to be exporting, how many pages, how many fonts, how many images, if there are any errors. I can also come here to check my fonts so I can see what fonts are being used. I currently have Open Sans and Times New Roman typefaces. I can double check my images again. If I have any embedded images, it will let me know. If I have any modified or missing links, it'll also let me know here. This is usually all you need to check is fonts and links and images. I'm gonna go ahead and click package. And I want to make sure I do copy fonts that are allowed. I do copy my linked graphics. And if I have anything that's hidden or non-printing, I can make sure to include that. I don't have any, so I've left it unclicked. And then you have two options in the bottom right corner. So they are include IDML and include PDF print. These are generally a good idea to leave checked. IDML will be a file that'll work on any version of InDesign. So for example, if I'm using 2020 and someone else has maybe 2019 or an even older version, they'll still be able to open my file, even if they haven't updated their version of InDesign yet. So I do want to include IDML, and it's nice to include a PDF print. This would also be a great idea if you had finished a project for a client and you were turning over all the pieces to them. You don't need to export a PDF separately. You can export it with the package. High quality print is usually a good setting for most PDFs. So I'm going to give my folder a name. Package file folder works for me. Again, it's going on my desktop. If I want to navigate to something else, I can. Then I'm just going to go ahead and click package. It's going to alert me that if I don't have the license for a font, it will not be copied. If I have any font problems, that's going to be the source of them. I'm just going to go ahead and hit OK today. Now, if I go to my desktop, and here is my package file folder. I can double click on that. I can see I have a couple different files and a couple different folders. So my first folder is document fonts. So it has Open Sans typefaces and Times, which are what I used. So I'm glad those are all there. I can go back up, check my links. It has all my images that were in my links panel in the original. Come back up. This one you can mostly see in the details pane. This top option is the IDML, which will work in older versions of InDesign. The second one is just an InDesign file that is optimized for 2020, because that's the version that I made it on. And then I have a PDF of my finished project. There's a preview. If I double click on that, it will open an Acrobat. And this is just a PDF. If I wanted to print this, I could. It has all the images and all the text embedded, so it's ready to go if I was exporting it for a client. So that is how you package a file in Adobe InDesign 2020. As you have more questions, we ask you to check out our YouTube channel and our website, which will be in the description below. Thanks for watching.